The one-of-a-kind setting for football, that is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams, and off we go on EA Sports. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Set up. Check. 70 Lion. Go. Reload.
Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Another run here for Robinson. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Penix. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Go check. Ready.
The shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Set. Go.
On play action, Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. really big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Ready? Warrior 70. Get up.
They'll try to throw it with Penix. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on 4th down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
Right. Right now, you got 58. Green egg,
On the ground, it's Jaylen Warren. Second and a yard.
Get 300. Get 300. Back north.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Inside.
Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. Taking off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll get this out to the left flat. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
A carry here for Warren. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third and long. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. A tough spot here. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Well, if that was a pickup on first or second down, you'd be thrilled. But here on third and long, just doesn't quite get enough to pick up the first down, and it's going to bring up fourth.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Let's go now. Take go.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch. Here we go. Here we go. Check.
A give, and here comes Robinson. Whoa. 18 yards on the pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Nice run that time, and Bijan Robinson, I mean, what can you say, Mike, about his rookie season? Over 1,400 yards from scrimmage, and you know what the crazy part is? I think there's a lot of room for him to continue to improve both himself and the system that he's operating in.
That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Nice pickup there by Bijan Robinson. And so often these big running backs coming out of college, Mike, everyone just assumes they're downhill guys and the passing game is an afterthought. Bijan led all rookie running backs with 58 catches last year. Continues to be a big part of his game. He is the ultimate dual threat back.
That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Falcon first down. Now here's Tyler Algier out of BYU. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
They'll run with Robinson.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them, downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to have just a couple here, but there is a marker on the field as well. A first down throw from Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense, and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Here's the replacement for Cameron Johnston. Corliss Waitman on to punt, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. They motion the slot man left. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. Play fake. It's Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. This is taken at his own 30. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Out of the shotgun. It's Penix. That complete to Algier. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
On first down, it's Penix. He's going to tuck it and go. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. He's got it. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Ray McLeod on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Throwing now, Penix on first down. That's caught left side by Pitts. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On the ground, it's Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. From the gun, it's Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Hey, check that. Street. Go.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And he'll give himself up after picking up the first down. They get 18 yards on 4th down and a fresh set of downs.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. London brought in motion. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. The throw on the run is complete. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Come on. Set. Ready.
We'll go play action now with Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Hey, take 26.
Once again, it's Warren. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
They send him right out of the slot. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. They'll throw. It's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
He'll get this out to his running back. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. So here comes wk1 in a pressure spot. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The master of play action, Rodgers. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A run up the middle with Warren. He'll get this close to the first down marker, taken down just shy at the 38. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That one intercepted. Whoa! And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
On the give, it's Robinson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And he'll be taken down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, Rodgers. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Warren. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. A quick throw, going to be caught by Pickens. And they'll at least get that penalty yardage back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll set up a 3rd and 10.
26.
From the gun, Rodgers. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Play action. It's Penix. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll go again with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. Now Rodgers. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A first down throw from Rodgers. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. They get the opening week victory, move to 1-0. Give their new head coach a W in his debut at the helm. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our